This is going to be an interesting time because this is the first time I'm ever doing a game reaction. What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius, back at it again with another request, again from a special Discord member and patron, Harengar. Shouts out to Harengar. This time he has a little bit of a unique request though. It's not a video as it would normally be. He's requesting that I play a game that is very story based and very much like a conversation game where I just kind of sit back and relax and enjoy the story and let it suckle all up into me. And so with that being said, I am going to be sitting here playing the game. I don't know how long these actual sessions are going to be because it's going to be at least a couple episodes because there's no way I'm doing multiple hours into one episode, but I know that there are some little secrets in this. I don't know what they could be. I've been told to check my tablet. I've been told to change my music. Again, shouts out to Harengar for the instructions and everything to do. I say we hop on into this. Remember, guys, if you guys want to request any video game and or episode of anything you guys want me to react to, make sure to check that Patreon down below. There's an option for you on there. Let's hop right on into this. It is called VA-11 Hall A Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Quite the name for a game. Let's hop into this right now, guys. All right, so I got it loading right now. I don't know how the volume's gonna be, but let's see how we are doing in here. Glitch City, 2007 X AD. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights, who ensure something, something, something. So White Knights and nanomachines, not good. Here, brutality in all of its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for the ways to escape this place, and others just give up. I believe it. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of the glass. I like this 8-bit pixel style. I love games like this with that. I don't know why, I love pixel. On a small road, just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can hear the Hall A of BDC certified bar-coded VA-11, but it's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. It's a bar called Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. Interesting. And here is where this story unfolds. Cyberpunk bartender action. Oh, VA-11 Hall A Valhalla. I like that. That's interesting. Succubon Games, published by Yesbird Games. I've never heard of that. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost. Interesting. What does this plus over here mean? Prologue and not sure what that means, but let's hop into this. So make sure my settings are all good, and then we'll hop into this, guys. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, grab some snacks and enjoy. Sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. All right, I'm gonna grab a water and then let's hop into this. Cyberpunk bartender action, slot 1, slot 2, Bronze Adelaide. Whoa, are we actually bartending out here? Anna, psst. I like to know what my surroundings are before I start. Okay, psst. Hey, over there. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Is she talking to me? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. So it's breaking the fourth wall already. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and a bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Alright, Anna. See ya. Jill. Oh, surprise! Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. I wish I knew what any of that meant. Welcome, Jill. Hold to unlock. So, who was that letter from? Nobody. So this is me, Jill. I have slut shirts because I'm a slut. Best boss. Don't usually have posters of my boss in here. How do I unlock? Okay. Welcome, Jill. It is Tuesday, December 13th. Life backup, save and load. Save, load, save. I like that, how you save your game on your phone. Add app, add app, add app. AE, the Augmented Eye. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg and Heels return next year. So this is like their news. This is like their MSN homepage, you know. Music player. Select a song on neon glow lights. Oh, it's the background music. That's interesting. And all the music they produce for the game, you could play at any time. It's like a built-in soundtrack. That's nice. And some of them are even locked because you haven't heard them yet. Interesting. Music, life save, that, okay. Funds, 0, settings. Can I pet my kitty? Interesting. Interesting. Slut. Okay, let's go to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face? Gil? Oh, his name is Gil, but Gillian. Is it Gillian? Because Jillian's an actual girl name. But Gil, I know guys named Gil. When do you let me call you Jules? Quiet. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's Jillian because it looks like a guy. But because of the goatee. I'll say Gillian. I don't know. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Especially because her name's Jill, so Jill and Jillian, that'd be weird. So I'm gonna say Gillian. Where's Boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff in. Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful. And, there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. And this is all in her mind, she's not saying this out loud. On top of that, Neutering 4 left me... Neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. What is that? And there are all the beer cans around. Jesus, chill. Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. Here we go, guys. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? I'll start with a sugar rush. I've never actually made a cocktail in my entire life, so this will be interesting. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up in the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from the cells on the right into the shaker in the center. When done, press the mix button and press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press reset and try again. This is our recipe book. Let's go by name. Search by name. Let's go sugar rush. A sugar rush is 2 aldehyde and 1 powdered delta with optional carbotrine, all mixed, not stirred. 1 powdered delta. So I need 2 aldehydes. 1, 2. 1 powdered delta, 1, and then 1 optimal carbotrine. And then sweet, sweet, light, fruity, as girly as it gets, girly happy. Okay, and then where's the mix button? Oh, mix. We shake that shit up. Shake. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, stop. Is that not it? Did I mess up? Oh, serve. Nope. It says optimum. Maybe I didn't need the carbotrine. Let's try this again. Success, sugar rush. Okay. So sometimes you don't really need. Okay, that's good to know. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. Sigh. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. Should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. I need a moon blast. Give me a moon blast on the rocks. Name M. Moon blast. Moon blast is 6 aldehyde. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powdered delta. 1 flanaride. And 2 carbotrine. All on the rocks and blended. No relation to the hadron cannon that you see on the moon every week. Okay. Mix. Oh no, stop. Damn it, I messed up. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 1. Ice mix. 5 seconds. And stop. And we got a moon blast, baby. Serve that up. All right, here. Did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You could make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. And if a recipe says it uses optional, it means you can use none or fill to the brim. Optional does not count towards making a big drink, of course. Carbotrine is the alcoholic factor. Okay. God, is that true about actual alcohol? I had no idea. If you add too much of it, a client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. I'm getting these fuckers wasted. Are you done with the explosion? Exposition. Yes, we are. Now I am, yeah. Dana comes out of nowhere. Hey guys! Oh, who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was shopping. Okay, you just find people. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body. You found an unconscious body and you brought her into a bar. Okay. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with, and I'll be in my office. What? Can't just push the responsibility of an unconscious person onto us? What the hell does that even mean? There's 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. You think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowned about it for taunting us if that were the case. It's not like her to pick on a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping around soundly, not comatose. Time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for long now. Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well. So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. Here we go. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Now, I've been told by Harengar that I should definitely change the songs all the time. Oh, I only choose between the sounds of the game. Alright, I was not able to go through all of them because there are so many songs in here for the game just starting, surprisingly, but I chose 12 of them that I thought were decent, and I'm sure you can change this at some point, maybe. If not, not that big of a deal. These songs are good, but I added some good ones. Let's hop back into this. Hey you, give me a beer. Oh sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks to be quite the big guy though. He looks like quite the big guy though, so we might want... You might want just like a big beer. Manly drinks by flavor. Beer. Okay. So he says he wants it big, right? He says it's... Okay, so this is gonna be my first actual test. Beer is 1 aldehyde, so I think we should double them. I want to test this out. 2 Bronson extract. 1 powder delta. I need to put 4 Bronson, right? Yeah. 2 flaneride. And 4. All mixed. Traditionally, brewed beer has come a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Bubbly Classic Vintage. Classic Vintage. Not unaged. Not iced. Just mixed. So it's not stirred or whatever it's called. Fail. Is it because I doubled it? Alright, now I'm gonna see what happens. Oh, wait, no. That was correct. Alright, I'm just gonna try normal now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got beer. Here you go. Oh. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me, that's what I was thinking, but it said I'm sure. Beer wasn't enough, apparently. See, that's what I was thinking. To do double, though, you have to fill it to the brim. It said that's only with the optional chromatrine. I swear it just said double it. So 1 equals 2 aldehyde. That equals 4. That equals 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big beer. How about this one? Ah, yes. Now this one's fit for a man like me. So that's what I was trying to do. Okay. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Chill out there, bud. Although to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. Yes, it is. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Ooh, hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild card hacker work for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, houses, and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. You can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker? But not all the daily stories about murders and all the other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is, and I don't need Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started this job, it only took the news of elderly women being killed to guarantee clicks. Jesus. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That is true. Times are fucked. That's crazy. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot. Even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh? I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone else likes a certain something. Should be sodomite. Okay. The worst part about that is that they know half our clicks come from them, so they all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? Okay, on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's... That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited in the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if they actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. This guy's crazy. I do remember some guy coming here asking for drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one of them? Wasn't this one then? Oh, okay. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again, but this man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the stores though. So just a normal big beer, right? Here you go. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. Well, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. I don't know why I'm switching accents between each character. You guys know what I'm trying to do. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I said, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see them fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love the celebrities, but they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. I want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Man, nah, I think gossip is always just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in the whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movies wearing socks with sandals or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that is the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. Well, this problem exists only because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing up in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they can make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays a nice guy is indeed really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brett? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it, please. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard of quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics, maybe why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet you would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. Holy shit. That went to 0 to 100 real fast. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender, a personal stranger of sorts. I like that term, personal stranger. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, then that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan! Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan. Now that's more like it. They're referring to me. To the man in front of them, not to my family, not to the position as boss, to me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods, no, but I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing on their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking me something. What was it? Drink? Another one? Do you? Yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. Bitter, big, not alcoholic. I can do that. Okay. Flavor, bitter. Gut punch. Optional karmatrine, so we need none. A gut punch is 5, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with no karmatrine. It's all aged and mixed. It's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Okay. Gut punch, serve. Here you go. Paint me blue and call me Sue. You can actually do it. This will help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven Skaren, that wanted to give us money, but if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any other fast food chain. There's no local investors. Why? Oh, why? Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they can put their money in their company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their nose and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss when you still have to do work for someone else? I agree. I concur. I concur. You still have to answer to unions and the government and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I mean someone else. I make someone else do it and call it a day. Those losers, these losers ask for meetings. Start talking about stuff they don't like and stuff they found offensive. There's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does? Ooh, I hate those people. Recently they told me that I need more clicks, more clicks. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want, don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is as he disappears into the shadows. Jesus, should I be worried? I believe so. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven though, we never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What in the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Like dogs couldn't do that. Crafty dogs, I tell you, you'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceilings, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. You'll wake up Briar Rose over there? I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch, fast. Alright, he wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright? Thankfully, I just made this. Big gut punch, he says. Can you... Huh, you can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come in our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? I gotta come up with voices for everyone, you know? The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell, we're working on fixing it. There was a incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please let me know what I could do to make your experience more pleasant, regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. And I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says there's a regular here at all. She says she's a regular here at all and I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey, that's me! Hey Jill, did you put the dish, where did you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, customer, good evening sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. Any other feedback you'd like to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? Nope, nothing. Interesting change of heart. Can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard of before. I know boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds interesting. Would you happen to know how she's got a mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though, I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, and the other was a pickup artist, and later had an alpaca. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please. There's not a word I haven't heard in a long time. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. Name P pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him though, lol. All mixed. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Ugh. Ugh. $160? That's insane. I guess it is all inflation because we're in the future. He said he just wants a normal one, not a big one though, so we're chilling. All mixed. I accidentally hit reset, damn it. Here you go. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. It's interesting philosophy right there. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about how people make polite comments about this crack house. Sigh. Of course you were. I'm going to need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking quite a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. A fringe weaver. Is 1 aldehyde and 9. This guy is gonna get wasted. All aged and mixed. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I can't just satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve problems, but it might keep you busy though to avoid thinking about it, like maybe making YouTube videos about anime and video games. Lol. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. Good to know. Keep that up here. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies, at least you shouldn't. What the hell is wrong with this Ingram guy? I wasn't expecting you to help me or believe me. I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. All right. Well, we're out taking our 15-minute break after our first shift on the job. So I think right now we're gonna save day 1 on our break. And I think because we're a solid 45 minutes through this, around there, I think each episode is not going to be a universal time length. It's going to be different, but I think that is where we're going to end today's episode for the first time. So I just want to give, again, a major shout out to Harengar. The dialogue is very unique in this game. I'll say that for sure. The animation, like the 8-bit pixel style, and the music is fantastic. I love the bartending kind of aspect. I've never played a game where you're a bartender. I love a lot of the aspects I'm just a little freaked out about the guy who tried to fuck his dog, or who talked about fucking a dog and hired a person to be his daughter. But fantastic game. Thank you, Harengar. Let's hop into this next episode. Hopefully, it'll be up next weekend or relatively soon. I know I'm already mad late on this one, but again, thank you. Special shout out to Harengar. If you guys want to request anything for yourselves for me to do, play, and or react to, check out that Patreon down below. I appreciate you, Dapper Squad. Have a great day, y'all. Episode 2 coming real soon.